Hi everyone, our topic this week is language and identity. Here, we're going to tell you some key points to look for. So first, what do we mean by identity?
Maybe you have listened that is like being yourself. That phrase there, that real you seem to suggest that you are born with your identity and that it's permanent. But it's actually more accurate and more useful to think of identity not as static but as fluent and changing.
A related point is that you don't have just a one identity, but multiple identities. Think of this as having different roles in life. For example, the identities of my person may include let's say I'm a woman, a student, a singer, maybe in my free time, a sister or a friend.
Another point related to identity being fluid is that each of us can choose which of these multiple identities to enact in a given time. But of course, there are some limits on this freedom of choosing an identity. For example, in the case of our parents, it's not an option for them to identify as a teenager.
For a given identity, if you don't look or sound the way that other people expect you, they may not accept your claim to that identity. We mentioned it several times in asking or claiming or constructive an identity. How does this actually work?
Well, there is a really wide range of sources that individuals can choose from to convey their identities to other people. For example, clothing, certainly many other things, but for us it's really relevant to think about what kind of linguistic choices you could make to construct your identity.
So, what about word choice? Maybe most of the time you use the word eat, but it is a formal occasion. Maybe you use dinner. Or it is a casual get together with people that you don't know well. Maybe you say showdown. Then there's a lot of choices you can make with different kinds of pronunciation. You say garage or garage.
And for multilingual people, even the language that they choose to speak in a given moment also can serve to convey to another people that the speaker's identity.
We have been talking about choices a lot. And you may be thinking of choice as something that you do with conscious awareness deliberately. That's not necessarily that case here. Many of these choices have become pretty automatic over the years and then don't require us to put attention of them. Seemingly, there is not effort involved. Most of the time, we are not a lot aware of making these choices, but we are making the bunch of linguistic choices every day.
So these are some things to keep in mind if you want to understand well the concept of identity. In conclusion, identity is the way individuals use language to express who they are and which social groups they belong to. We hope you understood. Thank you.